You must have heard the song before. I rebuke you, Satan. I rebuke you, Satan. I rebuke you, Satan. I rebuke you, rebuke you, rebuke you. That's it. That's the song. That's it. There ain't nothing else to it. That's it. That was it. For 15 to 5 minutes, that's how the song goes. Rebuke you, Satan, for 5 minutes. They were like, no, we can't play that. I'm like, why not? We rebuking them, ain't you? All right, y'all, let's get the show started. But that's my song. Got the music together for the guy? There we go. Oh! Whoa! It's a real show now. Okay, here we go. Hi, coming to the stage from Baltimore, Maryland. This brother is so funny, y'all. I want y'all please give it up for Mr. Chris Lawrence, y'all. Hey, Lawrence, come on, Chris.
You go to the bathroom and you're about to miss the set. Okay. Cut it, DJ. Thank you. Give it up for DJ Craigslist, everyone. Yeah. Cole, you can go to the... Everyone give it up for my son, Cole, guys. Cole, go to the side. Go to the side. All right, this is what happens when a bit backfires on you. All right, hold on. Yeah, go. It's all good. All right. We had this whole thing going. It was all his idea, I promise. Don't call CPS. Anyway, if you couldn't tell by my shirt, I am a comedian. That was a joke. Anyway, that's 0 for 1. Okay, so anyway, guys, I'm very excited to be here with you all tonight. Thank you very much for having me. Hey, thank you for having me. By the way, I didn't get a chance. Never mind, I'm not going to ask you to play music. Anyway, so first and foremost, I'm very excited to be here. I've performed here a few times. Has anyone seen me here before? Yeah. Okay, don't repeat the jokes. So anyway, first things first, that's my son Cole. He's 5, he's going into kindergarten. I love the kid, he's a very smart kid, he's very cool. He just did a kindergarten class a couple days ago, kind of getting ready for kindergarten. He's a very confident kid most of the time. For instance, the teacher, while getting the kids prepared, says, hey guys, does anyone know what month it is? And Cole raises his hand and goes, me? And the teacher goes, okay buddy, what month is it? And Cole just goes, fall. So he'll be in advanced classes, so that's exciting. But I also have a daughter at home. My daughter Olivia just hit a pretty big milestone a couple months ago. She rode her bike for the first time without training wheels. Yeah. Good, thank you, clap it up. You guys have souls, great, thanks. Man, it's a big milestone. Anyone here have kids? Who has kids? Clap it up if you have kids. Yeah. That's about the level of excitement I expected. Anyone here waiting on results? Gotta remember I'm at church, sorry. No, but my daughter, man, she rode her bike around a couple laps, and I was so excited. She came up to me, she's like, Daddy, are you proud? I'm like, yes, kiddo, of course I'm proud. I'm like, crying. She's like, really, Daddy, really proud? I'm like, yes, kiddo, really, really proud. She's like, great, Daddy, can we go out tonight to dinner and celebrate? I'm like, whoa, I'm not that proud, kiddo. Because going out to dinner is expensive. My wife says to me, hey, don't you think you have some high standards? I'm like, no. Because if she ever cured cancer one day, I would definitely take her to Pizza Hut. Like, no questions asked. What's that, honey? No more melanoma. Someone's getting a personal pan pizza. With as many no, up to 3 toppings. Let's not get crazy. But I am a good parent, you guys. My wife and I just recently got nominated and elected both vice president and president of my daughter's school's PTA. Yeah. Thank you guys. Full disclosure, my daughter is homeschooled. Good, you guys passed, you guys went to school too, good. Thank you, ma'am, I appreciate it. I like getting the real-time feedback, thank you. Anyway, let's see, so no, they go to a big public elementary school. My wife and I got nominated, elected fair and square. I'm happy to say the Russians had nothing to do with it. Too soon? Too early. Trump crowd. Okay, cool. Sorry, gotta watch out. Anyway, let's see here. Yeah, my kids, like I said, I love my kids. but I am worried about them every now and then. For instance, my daughter, are you taping and playing it back at the same time? Please don't tape my set. If you do, I'll need royalties. By the way, that is the worst stealth taping I've ever heard in my life. You don't work here, do you? Are you with him? I'm just kidding. I was literally here for 4 minutes before the whole thing. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're doing a great job. So what's your name? Tommy? Tony, what's your DJ name? Yes, okay. The jokes write themselves. I'm not a comedian. I don't know. I'm actually singing jazz. I have no idea what's going on. This has been a ruse the whole time. I have no idea. This is fun. He doesn't video record either, by the way. This one. If you did that with Boogie, oh, you'd know. You'd never hear the end of it. Anyway, that's my time, guys. Thanks. I appreciate. No, just kidding. I'm having fun. So anyway, I worry though, because I don't know if you guys can tell, this is gonna be a surprise to many of you in the crowd, but I was made fun of a lot as a kid. I know, because I look like an old Navy model, I know. I was made fun of a lot, man. It all started off in elementary school. I had a massive overbite. Massive overbite, man. I was called terrible names. Captain Bucky O'Hare, Bucktooth Beaver. I mean, my teachers are horrible people, you guys. But it didn't stop there, man. Did not stop there, man. In elementary school, in 4th grade, we were learning about different history topics, man. We were learning about the founding fathers. We were learning about Thomas Jefferson. We were learning about the Declaration of Independence. I had a massive overbite. Kids started calling me Alexander and Hamilton. We're learning about the Underground Railroad. We're learning about the Emancipation Proclamation. Massive overbite. Kids started calling me Sojourner Tooth. Too soon? Okay. Thank you. But I didn't do myself any favors when I was in high school, you guys. Didn't do myself any favors. I was on the solar car racing team. I was on the debate team. I played Dungeons and Dragons. I played Magic the Gathering. So needless to say, you guys, I got beat up a lot by the jocks. By jocks, of course, I'm talking about the math team. Those chicks were vicious. That's what I'm going to say. They were vicious. But I worry, man, because I don't want my kids to go down the same path. I don't want them to get made fun of, like me. But I worry because back in 2nd grade, right before Yom Kippur break, my daughter, I get an email from her teacher that says, your daughter said the cutest thing in class today. She raised her hand and said, I know why we're off on Tuesday. It's for that Jewish holiday, Cinco de Mayo. I'm glad you guys laughed at that joke. I told that joke a couple weeks ago and someone goes, your daughter's an idiot. It's not even May yet. I'm like, oh, you guys must go to the same elementary school. That's adorable. But the other thing about school, man, that I get really messed up about is already at her age, there's already bullies. And I get worried. And I also get worried, especially because one day my kids are going to wake up and realize that every inspirational quote I've ever told them has either come from a movie or a song lyric. Like the other day, my daughter's talking to my wife about a bully in her class. Actually, this was during the school year. And my wife is giving her like this whole Remember the Titans type soliloquy about bad boys and how you're not going to change them and everything. And like my daughter's a smart kid, but it was all going over her head. So I was like, okay, I'm going to fix this. So I just kick open the bathroom door and just like, Olivia, let me tell you something about these bullies and these bad boys. Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? A-ring-a-ding-ding, a-ring-a-ding-ding. And my daughter just goes, yeah, Dad, you have a point. My wife's just like, seriously? Well, my daughter's a very anxious kid. She worries about everything. I don't know where she gets it from, but quite frankly, it worries me sick. The other day, she comes down the stairs. She says, Mommy, Daddy told me a really good trick. When I get really nervous, I should just rub my ears and say, woosah, woosah. And my wife just goes, seriously, you taught her the thing from the movie Bad Boys? And I'm like, no, you're being ridiculous. Because that was from Bad Boys 2. Okay, not a lot of Bad Boys fans here. Okay, I'll move on. So yeah, more about my son back there. He knows this. He got me in trouble once before. He's at the age right now, he knows exactly what to say to get me in trouble. For instance, the other day we're at the grocery store, the checkout line. And he says, hey buddy, and he says, Daddy, can I have a candy bar? I said, not right now, pal. He starts throwing a tantrum, flopping on the ground like he's some sort of soccer player during the World Cup. I I pick him up off the ground and start bringing him in the parking lot. He starts screaming at the top of his lungs, no, you put me down, you're not my daddy, put me down. I got people pulling out their cell phones. I'm 5 seconds away from an Amber Alert. Luckily, my wife is in the car waiting like some sort of getaway driver and gets out and says, no, I'm pretty sure he's the father. 50-50. For the record, my wife loves that joke. So anyone here ever have to deal with the dreaded in-law visit? You have? You have, ma'am? Recording me as I chastise this man, and you're not even pretending. You're not even like, you're not even hiding it. How you doing? Should I be scared? I don't know. Okay. What's your name? Trizzle? Well, hi everyone on Trizzle's Facebook feed or Twitters or what do you got on it? Farmers Only? What am I being recorded on? Trying to give me some business? Thank you. It's probably not working. Anyway. I said it, yeah, you know. It's called self-deprecating, it's fine. Anyway, going back to the dreaded in-law visit, another reason I'm very excited for me is my mother-in-law is actually in town visiting. Thank you. Clap it up for mother-in-laws, I guess. I don't know if you know her. Anyway, so she's visiting, and I'm very excited to be here out of the house because she's been visiting. What's today, Saturday, ma'am? She's been visiting since Thursday, Friday. She's been visiting for about 7 years now, guys, and so technically she is living with us, I guess. She started visiting us when my daughter was born and never left. And you know, I don't know if anybody has ever had their mother-in-law live with them, but let me kind of give you a clue on what my life is all about. Every night when I'm eating dinner across from my wife and my mother-in-law, I feel like I'm looking at a before and after picture. Trizzle's friend, my mother-in-law loves that joke, for the record. You guys like going to Dave & Buster's?
Yeah!
That was very exciting. He works there, apparently. I don't know. No, we like going to Dave & Buster's. My family's not a big fan of staph infections, so we don't go to Chuck E. Cheese. Tells it like I sees it. Anyway, I love Dave & Buster's. Cole, you like Dave & Buster's, right? Yeah. So, like going to Dave & Buster's. Kind of weird. He's gonna give me business, right, Trizzle? So anyway. So, you know, you go to Dave & Buster's, you win tickets, and you go to the prize room, right? I know. So, go to the prize room. The prize room's kind of weird at Dave & Buster's, though. For instance, you can go in there and win a PlayStation 4. Okay, that's enough. You didn't want to come out before, now. So you go in there, and you go into the and PlayStation 4s are 800,000 tickets. Which street value, that's like $7 million if you actually played. But then the weird thing is, you go in there and you look at the prize room, and in there they have blenders and microwaves. Like, who's going to Dave & Buster's to win minor household appliances? Like, how's that work, Tony? Like, are you home one day and your wife comes in and goes, Tony, the microwave finally blew out. You think you can go to Target and get a new one? And you just go, Target? Bag that noise. I'm gonna go to Dave & Buster's and play skee ball for 12 hours. Come back with a microwave. You know what? I might stop by Chuck E. Cheese and pick up some pizzas because I'm an adult and I can make those decisions. Guys, what I'm trying to say is going to Dave & Buster's to win minor household appliances makes about as much sense as having a conversation with Omarosa and not expecting it to be recorded. You know what I'm saying? Just doesn't make any sense, you guys. It's like going to a Mariah Carey concert expecting actual singing, you know? It just doesn't. The Mariah Carey punchline is more divisive. It's hilarious. Guys, I'm sorry. The second she divorced Nick Cannon, she was dead to me. I'm sorry. It's just the way it works. Anyway, I'm going to end on this one, you guys. All my hippy-dippy friends that I live with, that I hang out with, they all say to me, Chris, there's no such thing as bad parents. Just different parenting styles. I'm like, yo, wait a minute, Moonbeam. There are some terrible parents out there. Read any newspaper. The other day, I saw a story about a woman who was turned into Child Protective Services because they found out she was giving her infant baby crushed up Benadryl in her baby bottle to get her to go to bed. Right? Despicable. Idiot. Moron. I mean, doesn't she realize there is liquid Benadryl she could put in that kid's baby bottle? Put him right out. No evidence. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, guys, that's my time. I'm Chris Lawrence. Everyone have a good night. Thank you very much. Give it up for Tony on the DJ.
I'm gonna tell you, yeah, y'all give it up for Chris one more time, man. Little man, you wanna bring little man back out one more time, Chris? Okay, Chris ain't even good. And now you know what? Hold on, I'm about to introduce the next one. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not stupid. I'm not crazy. I don't think you got no music. Can I hear something with some words to it? Go ahead, hit me something.
For those of you that think that gospel music has gone too far, you think we've got too radical with our message.
Okay, no, keep right there. Coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen.
If you don't know,
This brother right here, he sets it off every time. From Washington, D.C., Common View, TCT, Total Christian Television. I want y'all to give it up for my main man, my partner, Mr. C. Boogie, ladies and gentlemen. Give a round of applause, y'all. Stand-up comedy comedian of the year.
church in the head. Come on.
I can't explain it. I can't explain it. Jesus loves so, it's so amazing.
All right, cut that off. Cut that off. Something in my eye. Hold up. How y'all going? How y'all doing? Y'all ain't doing? Y'all good? Yeah. All the way from Washington, D.C. Anybody from D.C.? Woo, good. I need a ride home, all right? Come too far to do this comedy, man, but I feel good, though. I was at the airport the other day, told the people in baggage luggage, I said you can send my bags to New York and you can send them to California. They tell me, oh, sir, we don't do that. I said, you did it last week. I feel good, though, man. I'm glad to be back in the Slayton house with my man. Y'all give it up for Tim Day, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Hey, you know what? I tell you, man, people always trying to use the Bible against you. Or want you to do something they want you to do. Like the other day, a brother told me, you need a real job, man. That comedy ain't no real job. Don't you know in 2 Thessalonians 3:10, they say if a man don't work, a man don't eat. I said, oh yeah, well did you read 1 Thessalonians 4:11? He said, nah. He said, what that mean, E Boogie? It's saying stay calm and mind your own business. That's what it says. And we've been trying to tell you this for a while. Read the Bible. It's in there. Yeah, man. It's in there, man. Y'all keep the prayers going, man, because I get tired of these telemarketers calling me. Telemarketers calling me, talking about, would you like to get some affordable insurance? Nah, I don't want the affordable kind. Give me the kind I gotta struggle with. I don't want no. Why would I want affordable insurance? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy though, man. But I feel good though, man, because I went to the gym earlier, but as you can see, they was closed. My personal trainer gonna ask me, do I know what low fat mean? I said, yeah, ain't this low fat? You like that one, don't you, big man? You like that one? Hey, you know what big up here. What you looking around for? You looking around like it's somebody else out there. You! Come on, man. You sound like you don't remember me, man. We did the stomach bump when I came in the door. What's up, man? What's up with you? I'm playing, man. I ain't messing with nobody, but we ain't got no security in here. There's only one security here, but man, look at it. He ain't doing no job. He ain't doing nothing. Ask me how much of the wings he boogie. Nah, it's all good, brother. It's all about having fun, man. bought me a workout DVD, went home, put it in the DVD player, went to the kitchen, got some cookies, ice cream, cake, and candy, went back, sat on the couch. By the time he finished exercising, I finished eating. I said, yeah, that worked out, you know what I mean? Maybe stop doing the job, man. Got to learn how to laugh, man. People, people act like they don't know how to laugh. We got to learn how to laugh, man. Yes, indeed, man. Yeah, I tell you, man. But I just had fun wherever I go, man. But I want y'all to keep my cousin, Popeye lifted up in prayer because he's still messing with that stuff, bro. And I went over there the other day on the way up to the Rite Aid on Georgia Avenue to get my medication so I can take care of myself. And I went around there in the shed over there, because in the Northwest, over there by Emory Playground, they got sheds behind the house. And he in his shed, messing with that stuff. So I'm on one side of the car, he on the other side of the car. He gonna look at me and tell me, what's up, cuz? I'm like, ain't nothing up. And then he gonna go and hit it like that. And then he's gonna look at me and tell me, be quiet, somebody coming. But y'all gotta remember, it was just me and him in the shed. So I was quiet though, because I wanted to honor what he said, because you never know where people at, you know what I mean? So about 20 minutes later, he did the same thing. And then he said, be quiet, cuz somebody coming. And I was like, Pop, look here, man. You told me that 20 minutes ago, you know what I'm saying, and still ain't nobody came, man. We was staying in that shed, y'all, for about an hour and a half. I said, look, if they ain't got here by now, I don't think they coming, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, because he used to say some wild stuff, man. Every time he smoked that stuff, every time he smoked, he think he can be invisible. He think he can make himself invisible every time he smoke that stuff. And I said, Papa, you can't, he'll hit it and then I'll come near him and he'll look up like this, like he making himself invisible. And then he gonna ask me, do I see you? Yeah, you standing right there by the car. You know what I'm saying? People crazy though, man. And then his friend named Cyclops, he's cockeyed and cross-eyed, all at the same, you know Cyclops? Okay, because he's from Southeast over there by the big chair, you know what I'm talking about? I'm being real with y'all, man. And Cyclops, he cockeyed and cross-eyed. And then my cousin told me, if you stand in front of him and he moves to the side, don't be disrespectful, because that's the only way he can see you. So I stood in front of him, I said, what's up, Cyclops? And he moved, right? He turned around. So I had to turn with him, right? So I stood in front of him again, I said, what's up, Cyclops? He turned again. I said, what's up, man? What's happening? Why you keep turning around? And he turned and he just kept turning, he kept turning to a point where I got dizzy. I couldn't deal with it, man. Go ahead, man. I ain't messing with y'all, man. Y'all crazy, man. Nah, for real though, man. I feel good though, man. My daughter just graduated from college, you know what I'm saying? Hey. She was like, Dad, you ever been to college? I was like, nope. She said, what stopped you? I said, high school. She told me, Dad, stop playing. We get you come out of high school. I said, the same year I went in, I was an undergraduate, you know what I mean? What's up, man, y'all, man? Yeah, man. Being honest with y'all, man. Be careful who you talk to in your church. Be careful who you talk to in your church. Because when the lottery was like $400 million, I played. I told the deacon in the church, he gonna tell me, boy, you weren't supposed to play the lottery. I'm gonna have to tell the bishop on you. I was like, you ain't gotta tell. If you press the tell, that's snitching. You ain't got to tell. Come on, nah, you ain't supposed to be playing the lottery because that ain't in the Bible. I said, yes, it is. He told me, no, it ain't. I said, it is. He told me, no, it ain't. I said, it is. He told me, where? I said, if you look in the Old Testament, you'll see the book of Numbers. That's for y'all that read your Bible. If you don't read your Bible, you don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, man. Hey, people in church and trip, man. I'm just being real with y'all, man. That's all, man. I'm just saying what I see. I'm just saying what I see. Don't y'all know they gave me a job as an usher at the church, but now I don't work there no more. Because my cousin came to church, and when I escorted him down there to sit down, I sat with him. They tell me, boy, you can't do that. But people are something else, man. People, I'm telling you that, like Minister Man, he told me that the Lord blessed them with 3 cars. And I was like, Minister Man, you sure? And it's not like the Lord can't bless you. I understand what I'm saying, y'all. It ain't like he can't, but he had a spirit of lying. So I said, Minister Man, what the Lord bless you with for real? He said the Lord blessed them. This is what he told me, y'all. I'm serious, y'all. This is what he said the Lord blessed them with a Ford Taurus, but on the left side of the car he had BMW rims. On the right side of the car he had Mercedes-Benz rims. I said, you gonna pick me up for church? He said, yeah. I said, what you gonna be driving? He talking about it all depends on what side of the street I'm standing on. You know that ain't make right. Come on, man. Y'all know that's crazy, man. Those people in church is something else, man. Don't try to get me wrong. I love my church folks. But they do some real sneaky stuff. Like Sister Betty, man. I loaned Sister Betty some money to go to the doctor. She done messed around and got a facelift. Now I don't know where to get my money back from. I've been looking for Sister Betty for 2 weeks. I don't know if she's singing the choir. I don't know if she's the first lady. I don't know if she's ushering. I want my $10, man, for real, man. Yeah. Hey, man, people are tripped, though, man. People are tripped, man, for real, though. Went to a church over there in Southwest one time, and the pastor said everybody want to go to heaven and stand up. And everybody stood up except me. He gonna come over to me and tell me, excuse me, young man, I noticed that when I asked everybody who was gonna go to heaven, you the only one to stand up. You don't want to go? I was like, nah, Pastor, I thought y'all was leaving now. I can't leave right now because I gotta pay my cell phone, I gotta pay my rent, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pay my electric bill, I gotta pay my car insurance. And speaking of car insurance, did you know they're switching over to Geico and having you say 15? Let me start another job, man. Let me go ahead with job, man. Let me start, man. For real, though. No, I just be having fun, man. You gotta know how to have fun in the body of Christ, man. When I got saved, man, people was tripping, man. It was like it is outside now. It was about 90 degrees outside when I got saved, man. This dude gonna try to carjack me. I'm on the corner of Ridge Road and South Dakota Avenue. He gonna come over to the car and tell me, get out the car, get out the car. I say, Slim, it's 90 degrees out there. I slide over, but I ain't getting out. So I let him drive, because my license wasn't no good nowhere, right? I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to tell you. And then, hold up a minute. You know, big people, boy, we get tired quick. Don't we? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, y'all, what y'all thought I was going to come up here and just tell a joke? Nah, I'm talking about people too. I can repent later. Yes, indeed. It's about having fun, man. It's about having fun, man. Just like I was telling my man James the other day, I seen this dude putting his hand on this woman, and he was like, yeah, E-Boogie, I know you ain't let that go, did you? I say, no. I went over there and told the dude, I said, excuse me, Slim. You shouldn't be putting your hands on that woman like that. Any man that put his hands on a woman is a coward. Why don't you put your hands on another man? And James looked at him and said,